Hi everyone, welcome to a Christmas card tutorial today. It's all about Christmas at the moment, and throughout the year people are always making Christmas cards, whether it's March or August. Well, now it's November and the magical time is nearly upon us, and I thought we'd make something just that little bit different today using one of Anna Griffin's word dies. The die that I'm going to be using is the Merry Christmas one. I've already cut it out so that you can see how it looks. I've just used it on brown card here, and this is just to show you how we can use it. So all I've done is I've run it through my die cutting machine and I've put wax paper in it because there's a lot of little fiddly bits between the letters, and I found that it's easier to get them out once that it's got wax paper in. So a couple of things that you're going to need to make this card. You're going to need 3 Merry Christmases die cut out of one of the dies. It would work with any of the other words that are in the set. However, I measured it for the Merry Christmases. So if you use the Noel or the Ho Ho Ho, you might only need 2 of them. But for this you need 3. So 3 Merry Christmases and a few poinsettias that I've made in matching paper, and I've also die cut some leaves to match. Now I know you're looking at this and thinking, oh, she's got glittered paper. I haven't. This is actually basic brown card that I've covered with gold glitter glue. I've let it dry and then I've run it through the die cutting machine. So because I don't like a lot of glitter, but I just wanted a hint of it for this card. So those are my leaves, and I've also die cut 2 that I've embossed using one of the holly embossing folders that's included with the words. So first of all, I've taken an 8x6 card and I've matted and layered 2 layers onto it. Next, what I've done is I've taken my die cut words and I've made a full strip of die cut words, and I've cut out a layer for them and foiled the edges. I'm going to show you how I've made the strip of words because it's really simple and it looks quite effective. So once you've die cut your 2 Merry Christmases, or 3, you literally take a little bit of glue and add it to the very end of the word, and then stick the end of the word over the start of the next, like so. And then that, once you leave it to dry, if you put 3 of them together, that will give you a full strip of Merry Christmas. Would look great on a scrapbook page, and it would look great on a scrapbook page if you went on to make more than 1 strip of 3 and you added to it. So for this, we're just going to use 3 of them in a row. So once we've matted and layered our base card, we're going to add a foiled edge base. Sorry, losing my words today. We're going to mat and layer the foiled edge card on, and I'm just using a little bit of wet glue because it's quite heavy card is this, and I'm putting it at an angle across my card like so. Press that down, and then on the back of the words that we've already die cut, I'm just going to add a little bit of glue just in wide places where it's going to touch the card. I don't want it flat on the card, but I do want it just to take hold. So I'll just add in a little bit, and I'm going to add it straight across the layer with the foil on, making sure the Merry in the middle of the 3 is in the middle of the card. So I'm just going to press that down a little bit like so. Now normally in real time you'd let that dry a little bit before you cut the edges off. However, because I want to show you the finished thing, I'm just going to literally turn it over, press it down, and then I'm going to snip away the two ends that are hanging over the edge of the card, like so. That's one side, and then turn it round and snip the other side. So now that's our card with the wording across. Next we're going to add our poinsettias. So I'm thinking I want one roughly there. I'd like one roughly there, and I think the final one there. I'm going to add the leaves just by slotting them under the poinsettia, a little bit of glue and pushing them under, and the glitter leaves just to give that little bit of sparkle, like so. And the final leaf at the bottom. There we go. And that is my Christmas card. So I hope you've enjoyed this card tutorial. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.